Hello everyone, and welcome back to another speed build. For today's speed build, I'm showing you guys something a little bit different, since I don't think I've done any apartments on this channel. Oh no, wait, I did one, but it was like a really long time ago when I first started doing speed builds, so I thought it was kind of time to maybe do another apartment, so I don't know why I don't do them, but yeah, so we got a new apartment speed build here, and this is I can't remember the address. It's at 21 Chic Street apartment. I can't read it. I'm blind. But yeah, so I renovated it. That way, it's like a one-bedroom / den sort of apartment. And this apartment is for like a young professional that's kind of like starting out in their career, and they're like a young adult, and it's kind of like, you know, their first little apartment that they're renting. And so I kind of wanted it to be kind of simplistic, but also very just kind of cute and modern and kind of bright colors and stuff. So yeah, but the kitchen is has a very modern look to it. You know, it's kind of like those typical kitchens that you see in a lot of modernized new apartments nowadays that they put in. I actually looked at quite a few different apartment pictures and stuff of places that were for rent actually in my area, so I got a bit of inspiration from that. But the rent is probably cheaper on the game than in real life, so there is that. But yeah, so I kind of took the inspiration for that, and you know, it's just a very, very basic, like modern light wood style kitchen, but I think it's kind of all you really need when, you know, you're just living on your own and stuff. You don't need a huge like kitchen to cook in or anything like that. I think this is plenty of room and stuff, you know, so but yeah. And then I put like a nice little dining area in there. I thought of putting in an island and putting in like some chairs and stuff for them to sit at, but I thought it would kind of clutter up the walkway area a bit, so I just decided not to. I thought just to keep that area clear and just put like a dining table and stuff in the corner there with like a nice shelf with like some plants and stuff. There's a lot of plants in this apartment, like all my builds anyways, so I love plants, but yeah, who doesn't? And then the color scheme I went for was like kind of like, well, I said it was bright, but it's kind of like pastel-y kind of colors. I wanted something more soft and stuff, so and then the entryway there, pretty basic. Just put like a nice mirror there, and I think they put like a little table. I used a lot of clutter from the what kit is that? It's like that. I don't know if it's called a clutter kit. I can't remember what it was called. But I used quite a few items from it because they have nice little like pieces, like a phone and like keys and like things you can hang up on the wall and stuff. But yeah, I used a lot of pieces from that kit because I just found that they're really useful for just cluttering up tables and small spaces and stuff. So I thought that was a pretty good kit they come out with. So let's see what else about this place. Well, I had a lot of like issues with the layout and stuff because I wanted them to be able to have like a small area for like a desk and stuff, right? Because that's usually what a den piece is. It's like either like an office space or like an area where you can put like, you know, your like TV and stuff, I guess, if you really want to, if you like want like a separate seating area or whatever. So I just wanted that in there because I just didn't want it to be like a tiny, just, you know, one bedroom or whatever. So it was kind of weird just kind of like trying to maneuver the layout and stuff because I don't do a lot of apartments. So like I said, the last apartment I did was like when I first started posting videos, and I think it was an apartment in the Eco Lifestyle pack that I renovated. I'm drawing a blank on the name of that world now. I'm tired, so. But yeah, so it's nice. Got big windows, so there's, you know, quite a bit of light that comes in. I wanted to use the tool mod to put different windows in, but I find like the tool mod kind of annoys me sometimes because we have to constantly update it. I guess that's probably easier now because we have that CurseForge program, but so I haven't tried it out yet, so maybe I might download it through that way maybe I can update it more often and stuff, because a lot of times it'll mess around with a lot of my other mods and stuff, and it'll mess around with my game and everything if I don't keep up with updating it and everything. So I'm also not very good at using it. Like, I've kind of played around with it a bit, but like I find that it's tricky. So especially with the Windows thing, which I don't understand why they didn't give us the ability to take windows out in apartments. Like, I guess in a sense they were trying to keep it realistic because, like, you know, when you rent a place, you're not going to modify the outside of the building, right? So I guess that's kind of what they were going for. But yeah, it's kind of annoying when you want to, you know, stretch your creative legs when you're creating, you know, an apartment and stuff, because some of the windows they're just awful. So, but this one's not too bad because it's got those really kind of big windows that bring in a lot of light. I don't like the other apartments that are like the older ones that have like those base game windows that are they're kind of skinny and stuff. They don't bring a lot of light in. So, but yeah. And the funny thing is, like, I had so much trouble like getting pictures of this place because, like, I'll usually do like a scroll through, or not scroll through, kind of like a pan view of like the apartment, but like I was trying to like put my camera controls in the program there to slow down the free cam, right? And it just, for some reason, it just wasn't slowing down. I don't know what's going on with it. I've done all the YouTube tutorials for it, and it seems to just not work. So every time I would like try to, you know, pan around the room to show it, it would just be like really quick, or there wasn't like it was so quick that it, like, the clip would just be really short. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out something around that because it was annoying. That's why there's not a lot of clips of the apartment in the beginning. So it's just a kind of thing I gotta figure out, I guess. But I'm sure I can figure out the more I do more apartments and stuff. So, and then it was just funny when I was trying to get shots of the apartment or whatever, because I was in live mode and stuff, and then of course the neighbors start, you know, with their loud music, their heavy metal music after 11 o'clock. I just love how they put that's a nice thing about city living. I think it's one of my favorite packs because, like, they put so many realistic things in there, like, that come with apartment living. Like, you have, you know, the noisy neighbors that are, you know, having a party and pounding their music after 11 o'clock, or you have like the neighbors that are having loud woohoo. That one was a funny one. That made me laugh pretty hard about that one when I came across it. And then you have like I think there's one more where they're arguing, where they're like fighting and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is so realistic. It gives me secondhand trauma here. So, yeah, so I really enjoyed the city living pack. I think it was a really great pack. They could probably definitely do a refresh on it, though, for sure. I think there's a lot of things that need to be refreshed and updated on it. So, but yeah, but other than that, there's not really much else to cover on the apartment. Like I said, I'm probably going to do more because I always see like these really cool like apartment floor plans, and I'm like, man, I would really love to recreate that. So yeah, and then I think I'm gonna start a what's it called? It's like a Ko-fi account or something. Coffee account. Well, it's spelled differently. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. That way I can upload my tray files on there for people to download. And then if people want to donate money or whatever, I guess, if they can. I don't really care about that, but I guess that's an option too. I guess that's the whole point of making one. So, because like I find with the Patreon account, it's like people have to like pledge like monthly things, and it's like, at least with the Ko-fi thing, am I even saying that right? Ko-fi, coffee, I don't know. They can just like throw you like a tip or something or whatever, and they don't have to pay like this monthly fee for your stuff. I don't know. It's like, I don't do this for money. I just do it because I love The Sims. So that's just me. But yeah, so not much else to really cover. Just started back up for school with my last semester, so it's going to be fun and interesting looking for work and stuff. So, but I hope everyone is doing well, and I see everybody also really liked my last video on that peach bungalow I did. I was quite surprised and quite thankful because I didn't really like that build that much, so I thought it was kind of interesting that people really liked it. A lot of people have said they kind of like reminds them of like a build for the Not So Berry challenge. I don't really know much about that challenge. If someone wants to fill me on what that is down in the comments, that'd be great, because it's kind of funny. I've been playing The Sims for a really long time, and yet there's a lot of stuff I still don't know about. So I've heard of it, I just don't know what the details are of it. So but yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your week, and I will see you guys in the next build. Bye bye.